Hello and welcome to things I find interesting that happened today in the past, aka Tifitht Itp. This show is all about the events that occurred today in years past, both recognized by actual historians, but mainly things I personally find intriguing enough for me to bring to you. The source of this information comes from the smart device application on this day, the icon of which can be seen as cutoff prevention at the beginning and end of each episode. The music in the background is Breathe by Glude, which I found on the YouTube channel No Copyright Sounds. For links to the app, music, and anything else potentially interesting, check the underbar. Anyway, on with the show! Today is Wednesday, aka Wednesday, April 13, 2016. In 1997, Tiger Woods became the youngest golfer to win the Masters tournament. In 1987, Portugal and the People's Republic of China signed an agreement in which Maku would be returned to China in 1999. In 1984, India took control of the Siachen Glacier, annexing more territory from the line of control. In 1976, the United States Treasury Department reintroduced the $2 bill as a Federal Reserve note on Thomas Jefferson's 233rd birthday as part of the United States' bicentennial celebration. In 1974, Western Union, in cooperation with NASA and Hughes Aircraft, launched the United States' first commercial geosynchronous communication satellite, Westar 1. In 1972, the Universal Postal Union decided to recognize the People's Republic of China as the only legitimate Chinese representative, effectively expelling the Republic of China administrating Taiwan. In 1970, an oxygen tank aboard Apollo 13 exploded, putting the crew in great danger and causing major damage to the spacecraft while en route to the moon. In 1960, the U.S. launched Transit 1B, the world's first satellite navigation system. In 1953, CIA Director Alan Dulles launched the mind control program Project MKUltra. And that was 63 years ago. Imagine what they're capable of now. Oh, wait. Apple fanboys blinded from the truth via a shiny white box, mainstream media telling you what to think, who to hate, and how to live. The farce that is our presidential elections. Looks like Project MKUltra is a major success, golly! In 1948, the Hadassah Medical Convoy Massacre occurred, in which 79 Jewish doctors, nurses, medical students from Hadassah Hospital, and a British soldier were ambushed and murdered by Arabs in Sheikh Jarrah near Jerusalem. In 1944, diplomatic relations between New Zealand and the Soviet Union were established. In 1943, the Jefferson Memorial was dedicated in Washington, D.C. on the 200th anniversary of President Thomas Jefferson's birth. Also in 1943, during World War II, the discovery of mass graves of Polish prisoners of war murdered by Soviet forces in the Katyn Forest massacre was announced, causing a diplomatic rift between the Polish government in exile in London from the Soviet Union, who obviously denied responsibility. In 1941, a pact of neutrality between the USSR and Japan was signed. In 1919, Eugene B. Debs was in prison at the Atlanta Federal Penitentiary in Atlanta, Georgia, for speaking out against the draft during World War I. Also in 1990, the Provisional Government of the Republic of Korea was established. In 1902, James C. Penney opened his first store in Kemmerer, Wyoming. In 1861, during the American Civil War, Fort Sumter surrendered to Confederate forces. In 1849, Hungary became a republic. In 1829, the Roman Catholic Relief Act of 1829 gave Roman Catholics in the United Kingdom the right to vote and sit in parliament. In 1613, Samuel Argyle captured Native American Princess Pocahontas in Passapartout, Virginia, to ransom her for some English prisoners held by her father. She was brought to Henricus as hostage. And in 1204, Constantinople fell to the Crusaders of the Fourth Crusade, temporarily ending the Byzantine Empire. Births: Alfred Melcher Butts, 1899, Thomas Jefferson, 1743. And yes, I picked Alfred Melcher Butts because it is a comical name, but I also noticed that next to his name it said, invented Scrabble. And that concludes Tifitht Itp. For your dose of past events daily. I am Ayo, and you are you. Toodles!